Hello. Okay, so to clarify, we'll do introductions in a minute. He's so over this already, but let me explain. Let me just explain.
45 minutes.
We're doing another eating show with me. Now, Tony was in our last video, and we were at a restaurant that wasn't the most ideal filming location, right?
No.
Okay, so
I thought it was okay.
We're in my beautiful home now, and so the sound and the video quality will be much better here. So we got food to go. So today we have delicious
Carrabbas.
Carrabbas
Italian grill.
Carrabbas Italian grill.
Now, mind you, I want to read the. I saw this in the car, and I was waiting just for the video. There is no love more sincere than the love of food. I think you and I wrote that.
I can see myself back there.
I think you and I wrote that catchphrase.
I think so. So let's see what we got here. We have so much deliciousness. Okay. For starters, I think they gave us bread, even though
you requested they did. Oh, again, it's on the bag.
We weren't sure that they were going to have bread. Show them. Let's see. And I'm going to try to show you guys. I wanted to give you a good view of us and
I need
food.
to show you just a sensible half loaf of French bread.
Put that there.
Look how cutely they bread.
Now
I'm not allowed to eat it.
Just the plain marinara sauce. I
for
think
dipping.
Well, that's going to be for the
calamari.
So let's just get. Oh, yeah. Here it is, folks.
It's just now you.
Now this is the appetizer as it. Oh,
I want to squeeze the lemon all over it.
Yum. You see that calamari? Deliciousness. Calamari with lemon. Maybe we'll put that right there. Just snack on that. Go ahead and squeeze the lemon if you would like. Giving you permission.
Thank you. Thank you. I really.
This is
after having to help you set up the cameras.
We'll talk about that in a second. Okay, so this is a Caesar salad with Caesar dressing. We both got a side Caesar salad with Caesar dressing. Croutons. Looks like some little Parmesan cheese. We have some olive oil, just plain olive oil. That's interesting.
Olive oil.
Olive oil.
Oh, cute.
Oh, Tony, yours looks yummy.
That's for the bread.
Yeah, yours looks good. Okay, another Caesar salad. Put that over there to the side. And we have some silverware.
Mind you, everything's gone a little cold at this point.
Dang. Well, oh, there's some silverware. Okay, so tell them about what yours is.
Oh my gosh.
Chicken
Way
brine.
to stop me in my spot. This is called chicken brine.
Open it, will
now,
you?
Okay. I'm very new to all of the real ways you're supposed to... What is that?
That's like herbs and spices. I'm
I was going to say.
The cats, as
like,
always.
Yeah.
Oh, before we
looks like
don't eat
herb.
anything, because remember, we have to take a thumbnail photo in a second.
Okay.
It's very small.
I actually kind of thought the same thing. I was like, I thought it would be larger portions, considering
it was
a $60 bill. This is mine. Now, this is chicken with a butter sauce, goat cheese, and sun-dried tomatoes, and cavatappi with marinara sauce. I read the description of this, and I thought, that sounds absolutely terrific.
That does sound good.
So that's mine.
And I don't even like
Caesar
chicken.
salad with it.
Ooh, and this.
Where's the food?
I know. This is, and I can't remember the specific name.
I'm pissed.
I'll put a link below. What's your language?
Oh, that.
This is shrimp, breadcrumb coated shrimp and scallops with a side of fettuccine alfredo. I didn't know you could do a side of fettuccine alfredo.
That looks good too.
And my salad. So let's put all the food together, and folks, we'll be right back after this brief break, because we're going to take a cover photo, thumbnail. We'll come right back.
That's your intermission music.
See? Wasn't that quick?
That is pretty normal.
Wasn't that fast? There you go.
Just like that.
Utensils?
Just like that.
I am.
Listen, I was
more
shocked
hungry than
to
I've
hear
ever been.
that somebody said they actually found our conversation in the last movie soothing, which
Caesar dressing for the Caesar salad?
kind of blew my mind because I watched the video back and I'm not one to really consider myself
to blow your own cahoog
a soothing voice.
Oh, I knew that was coming.
Always have to throw pepper over.
No, you don't. It makes a mess.
Oh shoot! Well, there's more salt. I thought that was the pepper.
I can't wait any longer. Because
let's discuss what
tell them how long it took to even get this.
a half hour.
No.
These are As usual, you're in the Ramey
The
household.
famous sparkling water grapefruit.
Sometimes all you need is just that bubbly. That's what he calls them, the bubbly.
I love the bubblies.
So
does
no, it
Stephanie.
took a half an hour.
Cheese.
Oh yeah. You know, mine
The
has
calamari is like lightly
mine
breaded
has goat cheese all over it already.
and a big thing of marinara.
And these herbs. I think we're supposed to. I know what that's for.
Oh, the
We're
olive
supposed
oil?
to mix the olive oil like we're in the restaurant.
Oh gosh, the cat. She is fine.
Mm.
Ripley, honey, no. We're not doing that today.
Okay, I'm famished.
Mmm.
So
That calamari is very reminiscent of Two Brothers.
Yeah,
If
I
you watch
agree.
the other video. Which, I kind of agree with, I was going to say mystery. With Steph, we call it,
Isn't
I
that-
call her mystery. Everybody calls her mystery. It's a long story. But she said, yeah, it was soothing and she liked the background.
she might be a little bit biased because she likes us.
Ooh,
Out there in Cyberland, this is what
that
you have
Caesar
to do.
dressing had a
You
kick.
take the bread
Ooh, it sounds crunchy.
and you dip in the marinara sauce. That's good bread.
Yeah, because I don't really care about the herbs and the olive oil.
Mmm.
See, I like the...
I will tell you, when I was in high school, I worked at this restaurant in New England called Bertucci's Brick Oven Ristorante, Pizzeria Ristorante. I went in, I was about 150 pounds because I was 16 and we're all very
The
skinny.
cats are in the litter box.
Oh, I can tell.
Isn't that nice?
I gained 40 pounds in 3 months because all I did, they had rolls. They were famous for their rolls. Bertucci's, I love you.
Oh, yeah, they
Coming back
asked
to New
that,
England
right?
in a few weeks. Yes.
If I wanted rolls, and I was like,
Which I'm shocked you said no, but that's because
No, I said yes.
oh yeah, they're a staple of Bertucci's. Love you. I'm coming back in a few weeks. I was talking to my best friend Molly today. Hi Molly, I'm sure you're watching. And I said we have to go to Bertucci's and Kruger's,
And two other places.
the 99
And Market Basket.
Market Basket. Tyler's obsessed with the local chain of supermarkets from where I'm from, which is Haverhill, Massachusetts, about an hour north of Boston. Market Basket is a local, it's a very, very large chain of grocery stores out there, originally called Demoulas, and anybody over a certain age still refers to it as Demoulas. But I have never known any life without Market Basket in it until I came out here. And you know how your mother will always have something hanging on the wall that stuffs all the plastic bags you get from shopping? One of the first times I ever talked to him,
Like a sock.
I said to him, yeah, it's like a sock. I said, where's the thing with all your Market Basket bags? Because to me, they're just the general, kind of like how Kleenex is actually the brand of
Hang on.
tissues, and we just call them Kleenex. All right, I'm going to take a bite of this Caesar salad. You'd think, with the way I talk when I eat, that I would get full so fast and only eat about 3 bites.
Doesn't happen. Doesn't happen with me or him.
Not I.
I love, yeah, and not to cause a debate here, but
Uh-oh.
why not?
What? Was this about
We
politics?
need- no,
Oh.
we don't talk.
Oh, I forgot,
We
yeah.
don't talk about politics on my channel.
Mm.
If you go to the store, grocery store,
Oh, yeah. Yeah. All right, let's
and
do
you have
this.
too
Let's
many
do this.
items to put in a grocery cart, what do you call that? A carriage? No, wait a minute. A carriage or a buggy? Comment below on what you call it. Do you call it a buggy or do you call it a carriage? I want you to comment below right now. Pause the video and comment right now. Do you call it a buggy, carriage, or do you call it something else?
I think that Buggy... Are we waiting?
No, they've already paused it.
it.
It's not live. Oh, the results are
I'm
in.
Kelly Ripa. I am Kelly Ripa. This is my audition to be the co-host with Kelly Ripa, which is the contest that you don't care about Kelly Ripa.
But I want to be on TV.
Yeah, but you're gonna sacrifice your pride.
If it means being on a
National
syndicated,
syndicated.
yeah. Then
All
I'll
right,
say,
I'm gonna
oh,
cut into this chicken
Kelly.
and try this. He doesn't like Kelly Ripa. I watch Kelly Ripa almost every single morning.
It's not that I don't like her.
Mmm. Oh my god.
How is it? How is he?
Mm-hmm.
Better? Good? Let's try this. I want to try... I've never heard of a side of fettuccine
I'm a
Alfredo.
sucker for goat cheese.
But you know what though? This is probably good that it's not a huge mythical portion. And by the time you have the salad and the bread, we're gonna be full in 7 more bites.
One would think. Normal people would. Normal people would.
The fettuccine, y'all. Pretty good. I don't know what this mystical sauce is. This came with the shrimp.
It looks like Caesar dressing.
It's interesting. It's buttery. I mean, you can't really much go wrong with the fettuccine alfredo. Oh,
Excuse me. I'm trying my best to be polite. Now, is this called a mukbang? So should we be letting them
no. I mean,
sit in silence every now and then?
Okay, so
I did not know YouTube from anything but celebrity.
His volume, Papal, they can hear you fine.
So anyway, that's
You
me.
don't have to be that loud.
That's me all the time.
Do you hear the cats galloping about? The thing about a mukbang, and I know people think this is weird. I've had a lot of people come up to me in the past couple weeks and say, "What in the world is with the eating stuff?" Okay, so let's break this down. There's ASMR.
I'm listening.
Now, ASMR, you can. I'll do a link below about what is ASMR. ASMR is. It's a long story. Anyway, ASMR is more mouth sounds, just chewing. It relaxes people. It puts them to sleep. Sometimes it helps people who can't, sleep. So it's not as strange as it sounds. Now, mukbang, an eating show, is just like this. A big spread of food and people are just eating and talking. And I, personally, love those videos. I watch them all the time. Those shopping hauls, routine videos, stuff like that.
Those I like. Trisha Paytas, I'm talking to you.
I'm sure she's watching this.
She might be.
Oh,
If you tweet her.
what'd you think about my coffee video? Pretty true to my everyday existence.
Yes. I've seen Tyler Ramey so many times in the morning that where it comes to his coffee, you don't talk to him for about 20 minutes. And you let him make his coffee and you just wait for him to kind of, it's like,
Wake up.
It's like he's here. And then all of a sudden, good morning. How are you? And he's a pleasant human being.
That's the joy of caffeine.
So I've never watched that coffee routine. I can hear it in the mornings. And
I
I
don't know if
remember
this is
when
a
he told
shrimp
me
or a
about it. That's a
scallop, by the way.
scallop. You can tell there's the, be careful. I know. I'm not going to take it.
No, well.
So you can know, I hear him making the coffee and I finally watched the video and I thought to myself, that is amazing.
What?
That looks delicious and frothy and good.
I'm going to make it for you soon.
What?
I can't get over how that was a delicious, that breadcrumb coating. How's the chicken?
Do you like it? This is
Patrick?
amazing. Chicken Brian.
I've not had
Listen, sign me up for it. Look at that.
plain Jane. Oh, the goat cheese.
Look at it. You think you're cutting into it, it spreads.
You know who loves goat cheese? Mystery.
Really?
Yes.
Mystery and I have that in common. Mystery, if you're watching, I hope we're soothing you right now. That sounded odder than it meant to.
I feel like she's very soothed in life.
God, I worship. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to make a little sandwich.
Little Brian sandwich.
Mm-hmm.
The cat's on the landing, much like Knott's. And then we have that one. Remember the cats? If you saw my last video, what video did I talk about the cats? Oh, Panda Express.
Every single one.
Well, I know, but the Panda Express one, I talked about their life.
You did?
Yeah, like
I
the
haven't
origin.
seen that one yet.
Kind of like the X-Men origin.
I was going to
story.
say, is this like Tyler Ramey issue 0? They always were 0?
No.
I'm listening.
Now I feel like this is more food than we gave it credit for, as we're eating and not making a dent. I mean, little dent.
The squid's almost gone.
Squid. That is yummy.
Yeah, I like
I
it.
still prefer Two Brothers.
Two Brothers.
Absolutely.
Oh, Two Brothers are and what's sad is that...
And Two Brothers is like 4 times the size of that. Not just like quantity.
And it's
I'm talking
the
like
price.
Yeah.
This was 120 times more expensive for about
For all we got,
10% less food.
which was 2 entrees, an app, and 2, well, the side salads came with it. But like, it was what?
$56. Not to knock Carrabbas, in case they're watching.
Oh, I'm sure they're.
What were we talking about? Trisha Paytas, right? Trisha Paytas. That video that you made of your nighttime routine, I think it was.
Winter, I think that was the first one I've ever showed you. My winter routine.
I was like this.
Enamored.
There's something so aesthetically pleasing about her videos and her home environment. And she's just, everything is lush with her and fancy. That's a scallop.
This is shrimp.
Oh.
Another pop quiz. You can comment on this below too. So get ready to pause and comment.
Oh no, is this about fish? Is this about seafood?
It's about shrimp. When you're eating a shrimp,
I knew you were gonna, I knew it. We wouldn't get away with it.
do you eat the tails? He eats the tails. Darn it! I should have saved you the lobster shell. Maybe some other people do it. Comment below. I've just never.
No,
heard
my
of
thing is that I just why I feel you just eat the whole thing, just pop it in. I feel it's more. I don't know. Honestly, I never really thought about it until last year.
Those are bones. That's the Diane Sawyer Whitney Houston interview.
What is it, Diane?
Whitney, tell me.
Tell me. Do you know Diane?
Have you seen that video?
I know I have more times than I could even count.
Talk about one for the ages.
These bones, Whitney, they're real.
And she's like, yeah, they're real.
Yeah, that's
a
it. I'm
bad
5'7",
shot.
slender, slim. Whitney,
And
let's get this straight, Diane, okay? And she sits like this. Whitney Houston is not fat. Whitney Houston will not be fat ever.
Ever.
Let's get that straight, Diane.
Right now.
Whitney will not be fat ever, okay? You know, I'm 5'7", slim, slender, and that's a bad shot. For those of you who don't know, in 2002,
oh god.
well, I'll give
Should
them
have
a
never
quick
opened
rundown.
this
A quick rundown.
wormhole.
Whitney Houston, may she rest in peace, God bless her soul, we all know had a multitude of personal problems. So up until that point in 2002, you know, there had been some arrests, there had been some stuff that went down with Bobby Brown. It just, you know, she hadn't ever really sat down and talked about anything like that, though. But she was releasing a new album in 2002. And this is the interview where, when you think about Whitney Houston, 5 out of 10 people are going to say crack is whack. That is the crack is whack interview. You should put a link to that. You should put a link to that. It's one of the most...
I'll link it below.
I can't imagine at the time what it must have been like to watch that. I can only guess if it were like Beyonce in about 5 or 6 years telling us she'd been doing coke with Jay-Z, you know.
Hang on, they're having to turn it down.
Oh, from my voice?
Yes.
Oh, sorry. Are you really?
Asking them, they can't answer. But probably. But it would only be like Beyonce if Beyonce was known for being loco, because at that point she was already known for being crazy.
Yeah, but
Beyonce
she
is
was
still...
America's sweetheart, though. That's my whole point.
Oh, you know what else we have to talk about? Well, also what I was going to say. Back it up.
This is what it's like to have conversations when it's just you and I. I pity you. We jump.
No, there's that interview, but to me the preferred interview is the Oprah interview.
Oh, and from
From her first performance.
basically the last thing she ever really did,
Almost gone.
interview-wise.
Dare I say I'm getting a little full, but that might just be.
Well, I'm still picking. I'm going to pick. Well, the 2009 interview, what's wonderful about that, and I basically have a PhD in Whitney, no, the Oprah, is that she finally, and I remember running home from school that day. I was in college, not like elementary school. Running home to catch Oprah. It was her season premiere. And the thing was, she agreed. I'm going to let Oprah interview me.
That's what sets us apart from most little boys.
Yeah, well.
They're going to their baseball games. We're going to see the Oprah interview.
That was me my whole life. But she agreed that nothing would be off limits. And
including
she would finally answer those questions, you know, about Bobby Brown.
And she did. She was a lot more open, I felt like, with Oprah. But they probably were like, you either be open or we're not airing it. Like, you're on our terms now.
The thing with Oprah Winfrey is, if she wants to interview you, you let her interview you the way she wants it. I miss that show so much.
The OWN.
I loved OWN.
Is that still on? Yeah, it's still on.
OWN is still on, but I mean, OWN when it first started was...
Y'all, I don't know what this little butter sauce is for the shrimp, but let me just tell you about it.
Now this is what they do. How was all yours day?
Did I say that?
Don't you usually ask that with a mukbang?
How was all yours day?
How was your all's day?
I don't know if they say that.
I got that low blood sugar. Drink your juice, Shelby. Shelby.
They do, yeah. But we've already given 2 open forum discussions. Shrimp tails and what do they call the cart that
Carriage.
the grocery has? I always say buggy, but I think that's just a southern thing.
I'd never heard that in my life.
And I think carriage is a northern thing. But carriage to me, you're like, well, no, that's a baby buggy. Well, no, that's a baby carriage.
Yeah. Go get the carriage. Well, we say stroller too. Do you say stroller? I mean, that's a common expression, right?
Like a baby stroller.
Mhm.
Like you push a stroller. No.
Mmm.
The scallops are so tender. And look at those grill marks.
This food is good. And I guess it's more than we thought. But just saying, you get more money.
We could have went to Fazoli's. Remember you had never heard of a Fazoli's?
The takeout Italian place.
Fast food. Fast food Italian.
How does that work?
What do you mean? You've been to McDonald's before?
Yeah.
Well, you order off of a menu. And you pull
just
around and pick it up.
So they're just constantly boiling pasta?
Yeah. Well, I'm sure it's probably boiled once in large Willy Wonka mother-sized vats, and then it's just kept, you know,
Augustus, save some room for later.
submerged.
My spirit animal, Augustus Gloop.
His mom or him.
No, him.
The interview and the biting of the microphone.
Yes,
like a
I would
meatball.
jump into that river of chocolate too.
What did you say was you today at Carrabbas, the ad? A magical meatball or a... no, the most dramatic meatball you've ever seen.
It was the most dramatic meatball you've ever seen. That was me. That was me. It is me. Just ask him. I'm not dramatic.
Just like I'm not. I have my...
Well, I beg to differ though when as far as 30 minutes it takes to set up a camera for this video.
Well...
He was ready to flip a table.
Did you see the Italian? Now, granted, that was physically impossible almost
What?
to do at Two Brothers. I mean, that was just not an ideal shooting locale.
But just know, you know what though? Just know that he truly, truly is dedicated to the viewers. I'm going to say viewers now because he's gotten a lot more. Right?
I want to give them videos they want.
He wants to give the people what they want.
That's right. It's a simple motto that I lead for this presidential election. Kidding. I would never want that job. Are you kidding me?
To be the
I
president?
read where Michelle Obama has already said, don't even...
Think about it.
Yeah. Like, don't even go
Oh,
there.
they're done.
Don't even go there. She's like, see ya,
Listen,
basically.
My whole thing is, and we don't want to get too political, right? But I think the facts will stand up for themselves. He's done in about 2 weeks, right?
Mm-hmm.
And on a personal level, regardless of his policies, there's not been one inner house scandal about that president. Do you know what I mean? Nothing
Suddenly
scandalous.
it's like this.
I know, sorry. Okay, I'm just saying, you don't even know. You don't know what I thought. Jane.
Cut it. Now that's the hello. Did I say hello?
No, you didn't. You're gonna have to stop the tape.
We're gonna have to do this whole thing over. Regurgitate.
Like a mama bird.
Dang it! Hello, y'all. There you go. If you've made it this far, God bless you if you have.
I bet there are some who have my mom.
Sherry? No. You know
Your
that
mom?
Sherry Ramey.
No, I feel like for us she would make a difference.
Mm-mm. She turns that on for 1 second and then off. If that. If she can take a break from the Mountain Dew long enough.
Or the VA grapefruit.
She would never drink that. Are you kidding me? She had that. Oh, the cats are playing with their toys. It's his fault he got them. Little Christmas present.
From Uncle Tony. What?
Not bread. I'm surprised.
I'm down to my last bite.
I was about to say. He's leaving so much behind.
Can you believe I actually thought for a second, I was like, all done. No, I'm just gonna.
Belly.
Well, I was very pleased with mine.
He knows how we're sniffing in the house because it's 60 degrees inside.
Tyler has a thing about heat.
Okay, but I told you.
Tyler has a thing about heat.
The whole thing of that is, A, you sleep better in the cold. In the,
Well, my whole thing is, okay, first off, this is off topic about the heat. You can go back to the heat, but I have a joke with a friend of mine.
Oh, gosh.
Where we talk about how, when you're like at work, right? And somebody has a bag of Doritos. Normal people.
Not including ourselves in that.
Thanks. I'm so hungry. Do you have a snack? Take a handful. Eat and walk away. And then people like I and Tyler, that English, keep going.
I and Tyler. How was your day all's use?
Come back, keep going.
Mine wouldn't even be a come back situation.
You just stand there to the
like,
bag spot. Yeah. But I always say, like, it's a trick that your mind tells you where if you're eating chips, right? You're eating a casual snack, a handful of chips. You get down to the last one and you go...
I don't do that.
No, you do this. You clap your hands. It's you telling your brain, I'm finished. So you can almost trick your brain into believing it. But the people around you, at least they think, oh, maybe he's done. So yeah, that's my little cue to myself.
That's what got
That didn't go over as well as I thought. It's funnier in the execution normally. No, you need to see it. Well, you just did. Anyway.
We're laughing.
It's silent.
I was worried about the volume. Don't have to scream.
Is that it?
I'll turn closed captioning off for this one.
What were you going to say? It was about heat. Oh, the heat.
No, something about eating and the food and the... Oh, that's why I get in such trouble on the holidays.
Oh.
Because the normal person would go around and put a little, sit down, eat that, they're done. No, I won't even make a plate.
You stay, yeah.
Just go up and down the line, and then I go back. And then I go, it's like the
you eat while you're in the line?
500 of the... Well,
Bristol Motor Speedway.
Like at Ryan Overby's party. I did that. I stood at the table and just snacked. See, our nose is running because it's so cold.
Is that what this is? Is that why it's doing that?
Well, yeah, because you're freezing.
Love Ryan Overby. We got to go to dinner with him in a few days. I wonder if he watches these videos. He doesn't say anything.
He hasn't said anything if he does. One more
Ryan, I know you.
Scallops. Do you want?
Yeah, I'll have it. The human dump truck. They used to call that my grandfather. They would say he was the human garbage truck. But Ryan, I know you, and if you're watching this, I know you're watching it.
Let me know what you think about the.
What am I supposed to do?
Just eat it.
What is this, butter sauce? What is that?
I'm not sure, but it's good. It's salty. I was trying to knock off some of the coating. Pretty good.
Tastes like it has bacon wrapped around it.
I hope not. I don't eat meat. No, it doesn't. That butter sauce is good.
I think it's some kind of meat sauce, like a buttery flavored, like...
No. There it is.
Oh. So what do you want to watch tonight? What movie are we watching tonight? This is the daily discussion.
Dialing for Murder?
A Perfect Murder.
Perfect Murder. With Gwyneth?
Starring Miss Gwyneth Paltrow? Mm-hmm. God.
Oh,
I miss the days when Gwyneth Paltrow...
Speaking of, I bought that for $1 at Bargain Hunt.
Speaking of Gwyneth Paltrow...
Do you know that? And I don't know why you all are not commenting on the YouTube videos.
Y'all just bear with me for finishing his meal.
Just do it.
I'm eating all day.
Comment on the YouTube videos. So...
This Alfredo's good too.
The Bargain Hunt people, are you ready for this? Because I did hashtag Bargain Hunt and talked about the video.
Yeah, you didn't... Oh. I hope did they all just see that?
In HD, yeah, they can see the... Anyway. I tagged Bargain Hunt in the last post that I did. Like, hashtag Bargain Hunt. They sent
Are you laughing at me or at your story?
No.
Oh.
They sent me a message.
Bargain Hunt. You get in trouble?
No, Bargain Hunt. Because I said something about wanting to do like a tour. Like, people are like, I want to see what it looks like inside. I want to see what it looks like inside. They're like, let us know the day that you're going so we can make sure that the manager knows you're coming and he can welcome you and he can give you anything that you need. I mean, not give,
I just Mary Lou Henard face. You see that?
Okay. You ever think you'll have like a Popeye too?
That's exciting though.
Yeah.
Is this a Bargain Hunt? Like, is this a
store
big chain? Is that why? Because you don't often find something that
I researched it.
Out of like a place that's only like...
Well, no, they have like 80.
That's enough. Only around here, right?
In the South.
And they're officially like a Target reseller store. How does that work?
I don't know. I guess whatever goes on.
Are they like a warehousey type thing too, like a big lots?
You'll see.
You know, one of those stores where basically everything just comes
wait.
off the back of a truck, right?
Because he's here for a while,
AKA.
I'll have a videographer.
Good for something.
And I want to know what other kind of videos you guys want. So again, I'm going to ask you.
So do I.
Press pause. And do you want to see more videos with him?
Probably not after the...
They're like our ears.
I apologize if I'm too loud. The next one, I will work on it. I will work on it if he ever allows me to be a part of one again. But I do feel like you have no choice because if you're doing your daily life, I'm going to be in your daily life for...
I'll make you go in the cat litter room while I do a video.
I'm going to be in your daily life for at least the next 3.5 weeks.
Be silent for 45 minutes. Don't make a noise.
Do you have a book I could read? Or...
Tell them about what I said I was going to make you do.
Tyler Ramey. Basically...
And it's not too far-fetched.
What's funny is that, like, when like, amongst my friends, like, Tony calls the shots. Tony, it is like, you do, like, you don't go where Tony doesn't want to go. You do what Tony wants. You eat where Tony wants. For some reason, all of that goes away with Tyler Ramey. Because if he wants something done, you better do it. So the story goes that I said, if I come and stay with you for a little bit and you are doing these videos, which are great, I said, you're going to make me, like, tape you while you sleep, aren't you? So basically...
And chastise you if you do it wrong.
So the whole thing was, it was like, okay, so he's like, good night, and lays there. I'm standing over the bed. Full on paranormal activity, right? Holding the camera.
Not allowed to shake.
Not allowed to move. And then, like, around 3 or 4, like, my arms start going like this. The camera, I fall asleep standing up. And he gets so pissed the next day, angry the next day. I don't think that that's that bad to say.
This is on PBS, Mark.
The Corporation for Public Broadcasting. 02124. So basically the whole idea is that, like, he would literally make me do it again the next day if it even
it wasn't right.
One little bit. Like, he wakes up, and I know Tyler, he's like, this is great.
Huh?
And me jumping on something the second I feel a change in, like, the temperature of the room.
What?
What's the matter? Do you not like it? No, hon, it's fine. But can I ask you a question? Could you do it again? Okay, but this time you have to do it like this. He'd give me a full-on list.
Yeah, I wish you could see, like, the behind the scenes of trying to get this set up. Where it's like, should we eat in the bedroom? Should we eat in the floor? Because
my idea was to eat on the floor.
It is hard to get a decent video where it's focusing on us, but also the food at the same time. You know what I mean? Like, it's not just like shooting a typical
video. I hope this angle works out, though, because Tyler literally took a piece of tape. Right now, his phone has a piece of tape with, like, the thing that hangs something off the... Yeah. He has it taped over to keep the shadow.
Living in the shadow. Okay, we should probably wrap this up because this is getting super long.
Is it? How long have we been
eating?
I think 20 minutes is a long time for you and I to actually stretch a meal out, so I'm proud of us.
I think it's over 20 by
That's great, considering we could have actually, if you and I were alone or not on camera...
5 minutes.
7 to 8.
Max.
We ate the whole thing, by the way.
Like that commercial. Oh, that's true. This is a true mukbang. A mukbang is like a huge portion of food, and you... But, like, you know, my meal, I call them mukbangs, but really it's just, like, smallish.
Well, that's because a lot of mukbangs I've seen, they order, like, 17 different restaurants, right? Like, Trisha often does that.
Okay, let's wrap it up because they're getting bored. Maybe. So, please comment below. I have to get up soon. Remember,
guys.
You have to tell us if you call it Buggy or Carriage. You have to tell us if you eat the shrimp tails or if you don't eat the shrimp tails. What else was I going to have them tell? Oh, just what you would like to see in
what
these
you'd
videos.
like to... Oh, and if you want me back.
If you want him back.
I'm gonna work on the key then.
Excuse me.
Here we go.
No, we can't do that. Copyright.
Oh,
We're not talking about that. Okay, guys. So
that band is called N-Sunk.
Make sure to click on any of the videos that you see on the screen for more videos from Tyler Ramey. Make sure you subscribe, and if you're feeling really froggy, share this video on your social media sites. I would adore that. So until next time, tell them.
Bye bye.